Today's canning project is sausage patties. This is different than ground sausage, as these are like actual patties for a quick breakfast. All you're gonna have to do is take them out and heat them up, or do you and eat it cold if you want. So the very first thing I like to do is I like to brown the sausage first. I just feel like it adds more flavor and it helps the patties to keep from sticking to each other. So here you go, this is what you see me doing, is just browning the sausage patties. Now this first round that I did, I'm doing 3 total rounds of browning. The first round that I did, I didn't get them quite as brown as I like. I like that like nice crisp brown on it, which I didn't get on these ones, but I was kind of crunched for time, so I was in a hurry. Once you have your sausage browned, you're just gonna put it on a paper towel or something, just something to soak up the extra grease. We don't want too much grease in our canning jars. Obviously there's gonna be some. We're dealing with fatty food here, but get off as much as you can. Now it's time to actually get these suckers going. We're gonna start warming up our water in the pressure canner. A lot of people already have this part done. I don't. And I'm just gonna try to stick these sausage patties into the jar. Always use wide mouth with this, it's just easier. My patties were shaped at the butcher. If you're doing this yourself, you can make them to fit correctly. They do shrink down a tiny bit during the cooking process when you're pressure canning them, but these ones were just a tiny bit too big, so I had to kind of really smush them down in there.
It's a hard thing to know that your soul will stay hollow. Even if I know that nothing lasts forever, it's not easy to let go. Can you love me again? Can things ever be the same? All I do is see things slipping through my fingers when he turns and walks away. Yes, there he goes. There he goes. All the things I wanna say, and maybe he'll listen someday. I know it is not enough to say I'm sorry. Didn't beg him he goes.
Once you have your sausage patties in the jar, you're gonna add water. You could add broth if you wanted. I don't notice any difference really, but you just add water up to 1 inch headspace, and then you're going to use your debubbler or like a tiny spatula or something. Get those bubbles out, and you'll probably have to add more water even after that.
Yes, there he goes. I know I did him wrong. Now something is broken inside me. I got what I gave. I am worthy to feel this way. But I want him to know that nothing I did was to hurt him. And I'm sorry I gave him this burden. There he goes. There he goes. Yes, there he goes. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors.
Now that we have our lids and our rings on, it's time to put them into the pressure canner and get things going. I like to add a splash of vinegar, especially with something like this where the grease is gonna kind of come out a little bit. It just helps keep the jars a little more clean, especially when you have hard water. So when you do a pressure canner, you wanna kind of go diagonal with the way that the locking mechanism here that I'm turning goes. So you'll notice the way I grab it is just from like one side to the other. I'm just doing them diagonally across, if that makes sense at all. It just helps a little bit to keep an even pressure with the seal.
We won't need nothing else for the rest of our time, and I know it so well.
Now after you get it closed, the steam's gonna come out for 10 minutes and you're gonna put the pressure on, process it, and then when the pressure comes down, take your timer off and wait a few minutes, and then take it out. Now this has actually been all day. I had to leave right after I had pressure canned this. So this is like 6 hours later. I am taking these out of the pressure canner.
We won't need nothing else for the rest of our time, and I know it so well. I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.